this person you were last involved with really affected you in a deep, deep way, I'm hearing, okay? That it pushed you into a zone, into a comfort zone that you've been kind of stuck now for some time. Getting like a safety landing zone, like that's where you landed and that's where you've been piecing your heart back together, and you've been focusing a lot on self-care, okay? A lot on nurturing your energy. I'm getting incense, I'm getting candles, I'm getting massages for some of you. Maybe you're due for a massage. I'm getting shoulder neck pain. Holding a lot of burdens from this relationship, but life in general, on your shoulders. Like genuinely carrying all of this alone. It might have been a connection that you didn't really... one of those connections that you didn't really tell everyone about, okay? Like, people knew you were together, but not everyone knew what was actually going down deeply, like, for you guys, what was going on. It's about that facade that person was wearing, those masks. I'm hearing it really cut you deep. And for this collective, I'm getting messages in dreams. You're getting messages in your dreams. They might also be visiting you in dreams. You might be visiting them in your dreams. Again, for this collective, I know I read for another one. The dream realm is still very significant, okay? It's like you're gaining clarity on why they acted the way that they did. You're getting clarity, you're gaining strength. I'm getting also like a very low mood, so needing vitamin D3, needing to get out in the sun, okay, to like heighten your mood, because it's not you. Right now, what you're feeling, how you are, it's not actually you. You're like down in the dumps. Some of you might be down in the dumps. Like, the feeling of happiness is not constant, and of course we cannot be happy all the time, but even though some time has passed, you still have that melancholy feeling sometimes. That's not to say that you haven't stepped into your empowered version of yourself. You have, but it's kind of like that empowered version of you is like carrying a lot of responsibility. Again, with the shoulders, like I mentioned before, like they might be tight. Also drink water. I'm getting drinking water because you've been doing a lot of work, a lot of energy work, a lot of inner work. Even if you don't notice, you might be feeling really drained. You might have been feeling really drained over the past few months. I'm kind of getting an analogy of like 2025 being a year of like being awake during surgery or something like that. It was very tough, and it's like, again, I'm getting this imagery of being pieced back together. And moving through the energy and kind of, you know, I'm getting that a lot of you have very strong spirit guides, ancestors guiding you. You're never alone for this collective, okay? Guiding you to your purpose, your North Node. Actually, look up what your North Node planet is and what sign it is in. And you'll see like what you're supposed to be going towards. And perhaps you were... and I'm getting reflections, truths, pushing out truths. You told this person the truth, something they didn't want to hear. And this kind of, this truth speaking, no filter. I'm getting someone doesn't have a filter here. But you meant it with love. You meant it with goodness. You didn't mean the truth with malice. You wanted them to awake the same way you did. But I'm hearing that it was not a forced... maybe there's a different word. Not a forced awakening, but this person, it was too early for them. And it's like they got snatched. You got snatched away from this connection. And that's not to say, that's not to take away their accountability. It's not to say what they have done is not wrong. It is. It's just that you've also added a bit of sprinkle of truth. A bit of like, hey, look in the mirror. Because this person was projecting on you their fears, their inability, I'm hearing, to show up. Like, what they lacked, they tried to make it your problem. But it wasn't your problem, you know? Yeah, I'm hearing that this collective full on the timer. So you're very divinely protected. You're someone who speaks the truth and stands by it. You prefer honesty than people beating around the bush. You know, that's not to say you don't have a sense of humor. You might actually have a very unique sense of humor. I'm also getting sarcasm somewhere in there for this collective. But it's like, you're someone who just does what they say and moves on and makes the best out of every situation. And that's like here with alchemy, like whatever bad happened to you, you're going to make sure to turn that into something like it was a lesson. You're going to learn from it. There is something about seeds being planted in spring as part of this awakening as well, for both of you. That has been okay. Truth needs to be revealed from someone who's been closed off and guarded here. An awakening is coming. So this person, again, might relate to my last reading. Just go check that out. Is about this person awakening and being catapulted into doing their shadow work. And you were a very big part of that. Okay. Yeah, again, same cards are coming out. Distance, you're at a distance. This person is watching you. Okay. You are detached right now. I'm getting this very clear, very, like, for you. That's how you are coming across. And this person is stuck in memories. Or both of you might be stuck in memories. The good memories. I don't think there were many bad memories here. But there's a lot of avoidant energy here. Ego, pride, escapism into drinking and alcohol. But being your wish fulfillment, then being yours. This person is bound. I just saw contracts in the middle. This person might be bound. And again, I'm getting so much tightness here. Bound to something which is genuinely holding them back. All they can think about is thinking about you. There's no communication here. There's no clarity here. Any last messages here, Spirit? Okay, so gifts and abundance is coming. There's something, open up your hands to. Facade beliefs. Receiving clarity on why this person was wearing a mask. You'll be receiving stability here. And something unexpected is coming. So will it be the clarity from this person? Will this be to do with your elevation? We are getting a message at the bottom, so do let me know if this did resonate. There is a message clearly coming, and to book in with me for a one-to-one or a personal reading to find out what this message is and what's going to be coming in for you. I'll see you next time.